Hi, it's Jon Cronshaw here with my author diary for the week ending January the 14th, 2024. Yes, got the date right. So I've had a busy week. Been working on a few different things, mostly getting ready for my launch next week of the Fall of Wolfsbane. So this is Ravenglass Legends Book 1. Yeah, I've had that book in my back pocket for a while, so I'm looking forward to finally getting that out next Thursday. Early reviews are coming in. Really good, really well received so far. So I'm hoping that will continue. But yeah, it's looking good anyway. Really pleased with the pre-orders and all that stuff. I'm just kind of chomping at the bit to get it out to the world. Really, kind of having to stop myself from like hitting that publish button a bit sooner. So yeah, I've got that. I've also put up book 2, which is called The Wolf and the Wyvern. That is up for pre-order as well. So that will come out January next year. So long pre-order. But the other thing I've been working on this week is setting up my Ream. So Ream is the subscription platform. It's a really cool kind of user experience. So I've been setting that up. I think I'm pretty much there with that. I'm going to be having a Zoom call on Wednesday with some other subscription authors just to get some feedback and all that stuff. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But what I'm doing is I'm giving early access to The Wolf and the Wyvern, work in progress. So I'll be posting the chapters 2 a week until the book is complete. Now, obviously, I've got the first draft and second draft of most of the Ragnar arc done. So I'm posting those chapters. And then obviously I've got to work on the Maya arc, which I've got a first draft for, but I think it might be really bad. So yeah, that'll kind of keep me focused on that project. What it's meant as well is, I am going all in on Ream. So I will be continuing the Substack stuff, but only Punks vs. Zombies and only until I've finished Punks vs. Zombies. So if you are a paying subscriber to Substack, then you should have got an email about it. And I have also given you a code. Now, this code, it gives you a month free on Ream. Now, I'm going to give that code out now. So it's Wyvern with capitals. So all capitals, promo code Wyvern. I've also got a limited edition tier. So there's only limited spots on this tier, which basically means you get the price of the higher tier, one of the higher tiers, for 30% off, but there's only limited places in those. So with that, you can get 3 months and be on that higher tier. So yeah, what I'm doing is it's all about early access. So getting in works in progress, but there's also going to be other bonus stuff on there as well. So higher tier people, for example, will have already got access to the Fall of Wolfsbane, so they can get that before it comes out anywhere else. It also means that if you're not on Amazon, but you still want to read my stuff, then that's a great way you can download it and not have to be on Amazon. Yeah, so in terms of reading, I have been reading a book called Spear by Nicola Griffith. This is really cool. I think it came out last year, kind of Arthurian fantasy. It's quite a short book. I think the audio book's less than 6 hours, but I wanted just that kind of fantasy hit. I think after reading, the first Wheel of Time book, just wanted something short and snappy. And this is really cool. It's got some really cool vibes to it. I like the feeling of this book. It's very literary, very poetic in its language. So definitely check that out if that is your kind of thing. So next week then, I forgot to mention actually, I did finish episode 17 of Punks vs. Zombies. So that is up. Well, it's scheduled. It'll be up next week. And I've got first drafts for the next 2 episodes. So I'll be working on them next week. And also, because I am now committed to getting these chapters of The Wolf and the Wyvern out, obviously I need to get on with finishing that book. And to give me the added incentive, a bit of a kick up the butt that I need, I have booked in for an edit in March. So I definitely need to spend the next month working on that. But what's quite cool about that is doing the early access thing rather than, a new bonus project or something like that, is I can work on that and not feel pressured to do other things. And because I've got the kind of deadlines, that will keep me focused. I don't let down deadlines. I think that's probably me being a journalist in the past. So that's cool. So next week then, anyway, is going to be about getting these next few episodes of Punks vs Zombies finished. Also, I'll be bundling together the Punks vs Zombies, probably episodes 9 to 16, and probably a 1 to 16 on YouTube as well. So yeah, loads of stuff to do. And then book launch. Yeah, that book launch. Book launches are always tiring, and I've been spending a lot of time this month doing stuff for that and the Ream stuff. So yeah, just got to not let myself get burned out. One thing I did do this week is I did have a just a cool wellness day, I suppose you'd call it. I don't know what you'd call it, but basically went swimming, did Pilates, watched a film, went out for lunch with my wife. So, that was cool. And yeah, so I'm going to make sure I do more stuff like that. Because I think when I get in the zone with these launches and things like that, a lot of moving parts with, launching the Ream stuff. I am going to be launching the Ream stuff properly the week after my book launch, because I'm hoping that readers will be, they've read the first book and then they're like, oh, I've got to wait a year for the next one. No, you can start reading it today. So that's cool. That's exciting. And yeah, we'll see how it goes, because it's a new thing. And it's gonna, I think it'll take a bit of convincing for some readers. And obviously, I will be releasing these books in the future on Amazon and probably other places as well. So until next time, cheerio.